Greetings, everybody. It's the Yah Chosen Son from ECE. That's Empire Culture Empowerment, the People's Voice. My name is Nigel Emmanuel Wigley. Initials new, the People's MP. Right? And I got something to talk about, which is concerning the polling stations. I know last year there was a lot of confusion at the polling station. And for me, I don't think that's right because I could do the same as well, right? We could do the same, right? There was a lot of party members, including candidates, basically right in front of the door where you got to go in to vote, right? Some will say in front of the complex where you have to walk in. So, for example, if it's by the Soccer Garden Court by Arch Road around the little projects right there, right? Before you go in the community center, if you want to call it, where they have the tennis court and the basketball court, you would have you would have your candidates and you would have your party members in front, right? Bribing voters, asking for them to sell their vote, telling them, look, I got money I could give you for your vote, right? That could be pressure, peer pressure. That could also be intimidation, right? And I don't think that's good. A bunch of loud music, all type of loud music there, chaos, distractions. That ain't good. That ain't good. Like, you shouldn't have all of that going on when you're going in to vote. I don't really see that going on in certain bigger countries, so it's kind of like a intimidation for people to sell their vote. It's kind of like a peer pressure for people to sell their vote, a distraction for people to sell their vote. It's like you're creating chaos. You got your loud music, you got a bunch of party members peer pressuring you, saying, yo, sell your vote. You don't get your vote. You could get $200 if you sell your vote, right? $300, a bike, a chain, a ring. All this going on in front of the polling stations. You check? So now say, right, if ECE and the members pull up at a polling station in districts that we got a stronghold at, and say, you know what? We gonna be in front of the polling station and nobody else can be in front of the polling station because this our hood, this our neighborhood, this our district, this our block. So we want nobody in front of this polling station but ECE. And anybody that come in, we gonna be peer pressuring them, yo, vote ECE and vote ECE. We ain't gonna be bribing them, car that's against the law. Righteous law. I represent the Almighty Most High, right? All glory to the Most High. I want to set up His righteous laws and His righteous ways, right? And a righteous structure on the island, so we won't be bribing nobody or buying no vote. But no, if we all stand up, bunch of purple, right? Bunch of purple, saying, look, everybody should vote ECE. Playing the ECE team song. Playing the loud music. Right? How are you going to feel if we do that? And we make sure nobody else stand up in front of the polling station. Or your other parties wouldn't like that. Or the voters wouldn't like that. Right? Maybe some people wouldn't like that. But this is what's going on. So in order for it to be fair, I think that should change, because we could do the same. Matter of fact, we could go harder than anybody else. You feel me? We could have all we members in front of certain polling stations in certain districts and no other members could be there. We could do that if we want to. But we don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? We want to have fair. We want to keep a level of fairness. Because this is a political revolution that's going down. This is a war on corruption going down. Everybody know how I rock, know how I roll, right? We could go to the extreme. I could go to the extreme. We could go radical. We could get radical. I could get radical. But we like order. We like peace. We like equality. We like fairness. So we don't want to go that route. But, you know, when you do certain things like that, like intimidation, bribing, right, creating chaos, confusion, and chaos, that's not good. That comes from the evil one. That comes from Lucifer. That comes from Satan. That comes from devil. You check? The dragon, whatever you want to call him, the serpent, demons, whatever. Demonic activity, whatever. The Most High, the Almighty Most High, Yah, deals with order, deals with righteousness. So let's do better. Let's do better, my people. Let's do better, and hopefully we could get this figured out so we don't have to do certain things. You feel me? So all glory and praises to the Most High. You know, I always operate under him. Some people might be like, yeah, don't talk too much about the Most High. And then the other might be like, oh, who you representing? And then some other people might be like, oh, humble yourself. When I talking about what the movement, the ECE rule movement, this is an empire of heaven movement. Empire culture empowerment. We're empowering the empire of heaven. We're empowering righteousness. So we ain't coming in pride. And if it look like it, don't get it confused with confidence, boldness, and fearlessness. Because once you representing him, you come in bold. Alright? Have a good day. See y'all soon.